All right, ready, go. Okay, ready, go. First to the frontal view. Go. So essentially during the backswing, you're just lifting your arms and club. Instead of going around by using the legs and then swing around, you have a really firm connection with the ground, and then all you do is lift the arms and club up here. Okay? That's why it's not led by the legs, but it's fairly upper body driven backswing. Again. And then if you look at the way you are moving your right arm here, from the beginning it's going backward quite a bit. So as soon as you start the backswing, your right elbow goes behind your body instead of going up here. It's important to maintain good plane here. So the elbow follows this plane, and then so that you can have your arms a bit higher here, slide over the elbow here instead of from the beginning going back here. It's a low.
Yeah.
So your trade elbow is going behind your body from the beginning.
So that the bit I don't like. I stopped there. I couldn't change it.
And also on the way down, is you're using your arms a lot. So go here, then try to come down as soon as you reach the top here.
Yeah.
You don't have a mature transition here. So the beginning to the backswing is reasonable, but as you pull it down, this way, your pelvis is sliding in to make room here, because your right arm is behind your body. In order to bring the right arm in front of your body, you have to make a room. So your pelvis slides, and then the arms are coming down this way. So it's a fairly arm driven. You have stuck elbow here, and then the hands are dragging the club all the way here. Now down the line view. Go. Here you will see your elbow is quite low here.
Yeah.
Right elbow is low and going back here. So then at this position, your hands are here, but the club head is aligned this way. So it's crossover.
Yeah.
Because the hands are too low. Bring the hands a bit higher, and then bring the club head along the plane here, so that the club stays behind your back,
Yeah.
instead of going this way here. And then when you were, this is not as apparent as that, but when you practice iron shots, you always had this posture. When you practice here, you go here and try to go to this position. Come back, practice like this. In doing this, what happens is your right hip is moving backward too much. And so instead of moving the pelvis away from the target, what you do is, because the right hip is going backward too much, you're going to this position, just spinning around. And always try to bring the arms up here.
But the coach told me that I'm not swaying. I'm not swaying.
Swaying is this one. So even the terms used in golf instructions are oftentimes incorrect.
Yeah.
When we say sway, the body moves like this. The top moves a lot, while the bottom, the foundation does not move that much. When the body moves like this, it's called a sway. When the pelvis goes like this, particularly this side going like this, it's called a pelvis slide. Okay? And when we use the term shift, particularly when I use the term shift, it's a purposeful lateral motion. It's not sway, it's not excessive slide, it's an intentional lateral motion. But in golf, if you move laterally, then automatically people call it sway. Actually, it's very incorrect. Sway is used in the stability analysis. When the top moves a lot, it's called sway.
That's all.
But just the lateral motion, intentional or purposeful lateral motion, is actually has a positive meaning. It's a shift. So we have to stay away from the term sway. Okay? Now, so you don't have sway. So what you don't have shift. So what happens is, as soon as you start, it's just spinning around, and then the right hip is going backward quite a bit. So you tend to have a straight right leg. And go to just this position here, lifting this up here. So that's why you have upper body driven backswing. Yeah. So in order to have more lower body driven backswing, you should be able to turn the upper body, using the legs here. By using the ground, you should be able to turn around here and then turn around back, instead of just spinning here. Spinning means that you have good balance here, because you're just spinning. Then when we measure the ground reaction, tomorrow we'll measure your ground reaction force, but that the ground reaction force vector will be straight up. So it's coming this way here. It always passes near the center of mass. But we need to shift the body actively, laterally here. So the bottom line is, in order to use the ground well, that you must have body motion both vertically and horizontally, or laterally here. If you don't have body motion, then you cannot use the ground that well. It's as simple as that. So, again, in order to use the ground well, that you must have a reasonable amount of horizontal motion, but also vertical motion. There's no such a thing called completely stationary axis in golf swing. Everything moves. So now, in the backswing, instead of having the image of just spinning here and then bringing the arms up here and then try to hit hard, you should feel this motion, swinging around your body. So using this connection, okay, to the ground, in other words, using the lower body, you should be able to generate this swing motion. Swing around and then finish here, and then swing around back here, instead of just lift this arm up. Yeah. Then if your body is not ready in the backswing, then you have to use the arms on the way down. That causes arm-driven downswing. So in order to use the body well in the downswing, then you have to prepare the body during the backswing. In other words, you have to elongate all these muscles in the body during the backswing. And then from there, you will be able to use these big muscles here. So how to start the backswing is very important. And then in your image, you must have the image of turning around and then turning around, instead of just lift it up here. Okay? So that's important. For you, more than anything, since we have several sessions, so let's go step by step. So let's use the orange peel here. So you need to learn how to move the lower body actively by pushing the ground. And this one here, because it has a slope, it's easier to push laterally because it's inclined here. So push, 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 push. We want to develop this motion. Instead of just spinning like this, you really have to shift your body this way so that you can easily push the ground and then return here. Yeah. When you shift the body this way, the knees are flexed, so it's easy to push the ground. Yeah. By pushing, you are generating this motion here, and then with that, this knee is flexed. Then by pushing this side, you can move this way. So essentially, you are moving back and forth. Okay. Initially, without arm motion, just practice this lateral motion. Push the ground down and outward laterally, and then generate this lateral motion. So hold the arms here. Don't worry about turning the body, just try to shift laterally, continuously. Use the legs and then, no need to turn the body. So instead, try to more focus on the lateral motion. You have a little bit of turn, but that's okay, but more try to focus on the lateral motion. Keep moving laterally back and forth. Have rhythmic motion. Push more actively. Have a more exaggerated lateral motion. So when the body moves laterally, then what happens is in one direction, the body accelerates first and then decelerates. And then change of direction and then acceleration, deceleration. So always in a given direction, you have initial acceleration followed by deceleration. And then change of direction. So it repeats. And as you move laterally, try to have more symmetric motion. So currently you are turning this way a bit more, not turning this much, that much on this side. So because your backswing is kind of flat here, you always turn this way a lot more. But try to have more symmetric motion by pushing the ground, have almost a symmetric motion. It shouldn't come from your arm motion here. It should come from the lower body. So just to keep the arms against your chest tight here. So no motion here, no arm motion here. More like this. Like this. Okay? You are shifting this way more than this side. Keep it symmetric. That means you have to shift it this way a bit more because you're not shifting that much here. Mm-hmm. Keep it symmetric. And then when you push the ground, it should be downward and then laterally outward so that you can control this motion. Now bring your arms down. This time you are swinging the arms fast here. They have the image of throwing the arms this way and throwing the arms this way. So your goal is to throw and then reach out, throw, reach out, throw, reach out. Higher, higher, higher. Mm-hmm. Okay, make it symmetric both ways. And then here, try to keep the arm against your chest as much as possible. And then go without moving the arms as much as possible. And then at the end, add the arm motion here. Instead of lifting the arms, turn the whole body as one unit and then let the arms go a little bit more. So have the image of turning the whole upper body as one unit by using the legs. Yeah, you have to use the legs to generate the motion here. And then keep the gaze so that you don't lose the balance. If your gaze moves, then you lose balance. So keep the gaze on the tee. Yeah, now relax the arms a little bit, and so as you repeat, you go a bit higher, but pay attention to the throwing and reaching out, reaching high here. Instead of go here, try to pull down. Just in the backswing, your goal is to reach high as much as possible.
Yeah.
In the downswing, reach high as much as possible. Mm-hmm. Oh, your gaze is moving, then you lose balance. So throw, 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 throw. Keep the feet on the ground as much as possible. Throw up, 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 up. Yeah. And then in doing that, in order to use the ground well, then when you have active leg action, pretty much your whole foot is working with the ground. So if your heel quickly leaves the ground and turn here, that means you're not using this leg that much. So pretty much all the way here, kick, and then slightly lift the heel here, but the foot still maintains the orientation all the way up here and then all the way up here.
Little bit hills, okay.
Yeah, but mostly try to, using the toe, try to point out instead of turning like this. Keep the feet like this, and then push, 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 and point out. Good gaze control, and then throw both ways, and that has to come from your leg actions. And then here, in order to have a good rhythm, okay, you need to have a little bit of up and down motion so that you can have good rhythm up, 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 up. So when you try to reach high, push the ground and try to reach high, both ways.
That's like a kettlebell swing.
So in kettlebell, you throw the kettlebell.
Yeah.
So you're not really lifting it with the arms, right? Using the body action here and then keep the momentum and then throw. The same thing. Keep momentum and throw all the way. Throw all the way. So relax the arms, and then using the active leg action, push against the ground and then reach high, reach high, reach high, reach high, reach high, reach high. And then in doing this, your image shouldn't be from here, pull this down and then go here. Instead, drop and push up. Drop and push up. You eliminate that pulling aspect. Drop and push out. Reach out, out this way, out that way. So with that, you will be able to match the timing of the leg action and then turn. Okay? And on the way down, still you are limiting the pelvis motion. Narrow the stance a little bit, it's too wide. Okay. Again, so have active leg action. The rhythm comes from the leg action like this. Leg action like this. Yeah. Throw up, up. Reach high, reach high, reach high, reach high, reach high, reach high, reach high. So that way you can use the legs a lot more actively.
Yeah.
So again, here, the same idea. Lean forward and then push, push. Kick and turn, 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 and kick turn, kick turn, kick turn, kick turn, and kick turn, kick turn, and kick turn, kick turn. So the kick will give you active turn, shoulder turn. Now the arms down, the swing again. Kick and throw the arms. So when you do this well, and have enough speed generated here, that you swing back and forth, relax your arms a little bit, and then throw fast, throw fast, throw fast, throw fast. Then you will feel that the blood is drawn toward the tip of the fingers. So at the end, really throw the arms, throw the arms. And then let's go, this time, let's go a bit flatter here. So instead of the arms going up and down a lot, a bit flatter, and then turn this way, throw this way, throw this way, throw this way. And as you do, feel the position of the arms, the position of the arm on this side here, right arm here, and also right arm, left arm on this side. Remember that the position at the top. If you throw, so when you have a simple arm motion by using the lower body and then throw, remember where the arms are. Okay? Now, put this on your shoulder, this way here, and hold it here. And then as you turn using the legs, try to move the club along reasonable plane here. This should be inclined in a reasonable plane. It shouldn't be too flat, okay? Put it behind and hold so that your upper arm is slightly off from the chest here. And lean forward from there. If you try to turn the body, you have to go this way, yes? Yeah. Then naturally you have to shift the pelvis to the right and then turn. And then in doing this, basically the right leg supports your body. Yeah. And then here. And then fairly maintain this position and then turn around. And then the other way. Downswing, turn. And if you want to have a clean planar motion of the club here, then you have to move the club along this plane here. Yes? And then remember where your right arm is at the end of the backswing in doing this. Yeah. So stop here. Let's go to the backswing top. Stop here. You see your arm is here. Yeah. Bring the arm like this in the backswing instead of down here and going back like this. You have to lift the upper arm a little bit now. So keep that in mind. So when you turn here, elbow should not go down here like this. And then elbow maintains this motion plane here. Then your hand has to go a bit higher here and go to this position, as if you're holding the club here. Turn this way, swing this way, swing this way, swing this way. Keep the upper arm slightly away from the chest. So just to follow natural path, then your right arm will be here. Again, make the motion symmetric, more or less. So then that gives a simple motion here. That means your right arm should go up here instead of going back down here. So that causes a lot of trouble. If you maintain the motion throw, yes. So naturally the arm will go here. Yeah. And that's why I always use this continuous motion. In this continuous motion, you actually have acceleration, deceleration. The key, the most important aspect of dynamic motion is acceleration and deceleration. So you have to always have a realistic acceleration, deceleration. Just the position does not really give that acceleration, deceleration. Yeah. If you just try to go to a certain position, the same position can mean very different things depending on how you reach this position, before this position, and then after this position, how you move your body. The motion history changes the meaning of a certain body position completely. So instead of using a particular position, you have to have continuous motion and establish the motion plane. And then with that, you will be able to feel where the arm should be here in this end of this motion. Then when you hold the club, actually your arms will come here instead of going back. Again, so continuous motion, feel the motion flow. Yeah, dance, have a little bit up and down, feel. Dance. And then throw the arms all the way up, So that's the motion. And still in the backswing, your right hip is moving backwards a bit too much. Okay? It's because that has been your swing. So always your hip is going backwards a bit too much. Try to bring the right hip up instead of going backward. By pushing the ground and then push, then normally your hip has to go up if you really put your body on the right leg here. So by having the shift motion, you're allowing your right leg to be the foundation. So if you use the right leg as your foundation and then push up, then the hip has to go up instead of going backward, right? Hip up, hip up, hip up, hip up, hip up, hip up. Keep swinging. And then in the backswing here, actually your pelvis can go a bit more. So have this reverse pivot posture. Just move it laterally here. And you're going to this position. That you feel your upper body is inclined this way. That gives a slight reverse pivot posture. That's actually really good. And then when you add the shoulder girdle motion here, then you have good posture here. Okay. So
reverse.
Yeah. So assume a little bit reverse pivot posture at the end of the backswing. So don't be afraid of moving the pelvis to the right and then the hip up. Yeah. Yeah, it's getting better and better. Yeah. So that motion is not coming from intentional lifting of the arms here using the upper body, but rather using the lower body action and throw, 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 throw.
Oh, so different.
Yeah.
All at one day, yeah.
Again, rhythm motion, up and down motion, and then throw, throw. Yeah. And then at the end, instead of stopping the arm, now let's make it smoother. So throw all the way and then relax, all the way and then relax here. All the way. Relax, you're stopping it. Make it continuous motion. Throw, throw, throw. It is important to have a continuous motion. When you turn to the right, kick the ground harder with the right leg. Kick and throw, and then when you turn left, use the left leg and push the ground harder and then throw. You really need to throw both ways now. The throwing action is not coming from just a pulling action here. Rather, to come down here and then by using the leg action, kick and throw. Kick and throw. Still, your arms are too tight here. So now the key is as you push the ground harder, and then at the same time you're promoting this arm throw here. So here, throw, 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 throw. It's not really throw because your arm just stops here. If you have your throwing, it's throw all the way and then relax. Throw and then relax instead of here, like a robot. So if you throw, then the arms has to go all the way. Throw, swing here. Now the full range of motion. Use full range of motion. Throw all the way. Throw all the way. Throw all the way. So this side is okay, always, but this side, the timing is not all right. Your right leg is weak. It doesn't mean that your muscles are weak, but rather you're not using it. So imagine you are hitting both ways. As you do a backswing, as if you're hitting the ball to the right. Downswing is okay because you are accustomed to swinging hard on this side. Particularly in the backswing, try to swing all the way. Throw here. In the backswing. And keep the gaze, so that you don't lose the balance. Yes, now it's better. So in the backswing, What your concern is not really going down here, rather your concern is going all the way up here. In the backswing, the whole purpose is to have good reach out here. This is the purpose of the backswing. Instead of try to come down early. Both ways, reach out all the way, reach out all the way. Mm-hmm. But if you're losing the balance, when you lose balance, then there are two main reasons. One, your gaze is moving, so your system is all shaken up. That's one reason. Or if you have too much arm-driven motion here, swing, and after that, the lower body follows, so you lose balance. But currently, it's because of the gaze control. So maintain good control over your motion. Mm-hmm. Reach out, reach out, reach out, reach out, reach out, reach out. Yeah. And then this side here, full swing, all the way. Throw all the way. So we're using the leg action here. Using the leg action, really you should be able to throw, throw, throw. Give me the fastest you can do. It's not that fast. You're not really throwing. Still is a part of, most of it is coming from the upper body action. So if you really throw, and because of the momentum here, you have to go all the way and then finish here. You have to turn quite a bit here. Throw all the way, then your shoulder will turn quite a bit. Throw all the way, throw all the way, throw all the way, throw all the way. But if you have active motion, still mainly you are turning about your spine axis. So the motion should be stable as you repeat. So you shouldn't have feel of wobbling. It should be exhale, turn, exhale, turn, exhale, turn, but turn all the way, use all the range of motion allowed it in your body. So currently, you're having accent all the way down here. And stop here. Stop here. Instead, your goal is to throw outward. That way you will have more motion. Swing around, swing around. Swing out all the way. So throw the arms, this arm, relax. This arm should go this way here. Here. When you throw this way, if you really throw, this arm has to go this way. Here. Yeah. And also in the backswing, if you throw hard, then it will go here. Relax your arms. So still, the emphasis is on the downward motion, but you have to throw. Now let's have this image. Jedis and the Star Wars, they use a lightsaber. Wang here. Currently, what you're doing is wang here instead of wang. Throw all the way. So this imagery of wang, this will give you more action for the end of the turn here. If you just pull in the wang versus Wang, wang, wang. Throw. Relax your arms. Wang, 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 all the way. So what's important is that as you go this way, during the backswing, what matters is how much you can go here in the backswing using this motion. Wang, and how much you go. This is what's important. Instead of go and try to pull it down. Okay? Wang all the way, wang all the way, wang all the way. And then when I give the accent here, wang here, wang, that's when you actually push the ground hard with the leg. So wang, 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 wang. Yes. Now the finished position is a lot better. It goes a lot more. So you have to have the right image. Always you have to have the right image. As long as you have good image here, your body automatically responds to that. Yeah. But if you fail to have good imaging, then you just repeat the same thing. So here, both ways when you turn, the goal is to turn as much as possible here, as much as possible here. But in order to do that, when as you let it go, you have to push the leg. Mm-hmm. Yes, yes. Now, that helps, that helps. So sometimes just making these sounds and having the right imaging will help, yes. You see, now all you need to worry about just when you go this way, then try to go as much as possible. When you go this way, try to go here as much as possible. That way you can activate the legs better. Yes, now the timing is right, yes. Throw up, throw up, throw up, throw up. Wang, 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 wang. Then as you repeat this, the next step is connect everything. Wang, 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 wang. Instead of separated, you're connecting motion. Mm-hmm. Now the motion is, yes, now it better connects. So it's always a matter of the imaging. Yeah. Sometimes it's helpful that you make sound. You know, instead of wang, wang here. Wang, 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 wang. Always you are moving continuously.
That's really good.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. And then as you do that, now when you have active turn, if your gaze moves like this, then the whole upper body is moving with it. So it's important to keep the gaze here, and as if you don't have them many hairs over there. But if someone is holding your hair here, then you cannot move this point. Then all you do is when you turn, wang, turn this way here. As your pelvis moves laterally and turn the body, automatically you're going into this reverse pivot posture because this is not moving. The pelvis moves, but your head is not moving here. Your head also turns this way here instead of turning this way. And then turn this way, turn this way. With this imaging, when you turn, wang, 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 then the upper body is more turning about the spine axis instead of the whole spine is moving. It is called weaving action, right? Yeah. It's weaving action. Instead, have axial rotation of the spine here. Wang, 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 wang. That everything becomes really consistent when you have axial rotation. Yeah, have the feel of axial rotation. You can turn your face a little bit, turn this way, So in a sense here, as you turn, lift the chin a little bit, and turn this way to the right, and lift the chin a little bit, but still using the peripheral vision, you are gazing the ball. And make it continuous. Yeah. So that way, you will maintain the stability because your gaze is not moving all over. When your face goes this way, swing, 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 then you get dizzy.
Yeah.
And also because your gaze is moving all over, you lose balance. Right? So as if something is holding your hair here. Turn actively, turn actively, turn actively, turn actively, turn actively. And in doing this, in terms of the plane, the arms are moving. Currently, the plane is a bit too stiff here. We can make it a bit flatter. Swing, swing, swing. But maintain the arm motion along the same plane, back and forth. So develop a consistent plane. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because you are only paying attention to throwing actively both ways, so you don't really worry about what your hip does. Automatically, your body will follow that and then start reprogramming the motion. But sometimes by paying attention to certain things, you actually hinder the natural reprogramming process. So sometimes you just redirect your attention to something else. Could be the gaze here, and have active motion just to repeat this rhythmic active motion. Then suddenly, your pelvis will start showing better motion. The whole body works together. Okay? Go all the way. So this arm, the leading arm has to go all the way here. Yes. Full rotation. And then it's not swinging your arms like this. Throw. Using the legs and throw. Mm-hmm. So here, almost relax here and then throw. Mm-hmm. So ultimately, this is your challenge. You still have this rigid arm motion here because you've been accustomed to arm-driven motion here. But if you really use the lower body, then what happens is relax here and then throw, relax and throw, relax and throw, relax and throw, so that you can really have push the blood to the tip of your finger. You have to throw the arms. As you swing back and forth, imagine you are holding a ball in your hand. Okay? So when you turn this way, you're using the left hand and throw the ball here. In the backswing, using the right hand and throw the ball outward. You have the image of throwing something. The leading arm, throw here. Yeah, so still the throwing action is not quite well done, but again, it takes some time.